Once again, Kier Starmer has come out today in his big statement that he was making over the past few days, comments, etc., that's been happening online, and brandished us far right. General people, me and you, we're far right for caring about these grooming gangs not being looked into and the suffering of the people and the victims of these gangs. He's saying you don't care about the children's welfare. He's saying you don't care about the horrendous torture that they've been suffering. You're just far right. I'll play the little clip it here of what he had to say about that.
Because those that are spreading lies and misinformation as far and as wide as possible, they're not interested in victims. They're interested in themselves. Those who are cheerleading Tommy Robinson, not interested in justice. They're supporting a man who went to prison for nearly collapsing a grooming case.
Right there, that's a lie, because he didn't go to prison for collapsing a grooming case. What he's referring to is a case that happened years ago. The case was done and dusted. It was over with. Tommy was waiting outside where he shouted some words at the people leaving with their bags. I think he said something like, "Oh, you got your bags packed for going away," something like that. That's what he was done for. The case was over. So right there, that's a lie.
Gang grooming case. These are people who are trying to get some kind of vicarious thrill from street violence that people like Tommy Robinson promote. And those attacking Jess Phillips, who I'm proud to call a colleague and a friend, not protecting victims. Jess Phillips has done 1,000 times more than they've even dreamt about when it comes to protecting victims of sexual abuse throughout her entire career.
I'm pretty sure Tommy Robinson has done more than Jess Phillips in his career in highlighting these grooming gangs and uncovering the people that are actually doing it. Pretty certain of that.
And so just as I took on the criminal justice system and the institutions when I was chief prosecutor, I'm prepared to call out this for what it is. We've seen this playbook many times, whipping up of intimidation and threats of violence, hoping that the media will amplify it. Now, Jess Phillips.
Based on what you said there about, oh, we've seen this many times, stirring up the hatred, hoping the media will amplify it, etc. I think he's regarding to like Southport, for instance. Well, in fact, it is Kier Starmer who's gaslighting the nation. Kier Starmer, I believe, is the one who is whipping that up. You know, coming out with statements like he has done today, basically saying we're far right for caring about these horrendous crimes that have been happening to the children. It makes your blood boil. We're angry. We're upset. We want that to be looked at. We want it to be stopped. Of course we do. We need it to be stopped. It's disgusting. Those poor children. And then he's coming out and just saying, "Oh, we're far right." How many people is he going to anger with that comment? It is him that is gaslighting the British public. It is him that is angering and causing division. Let's just play that on.
Does not need me or anybody else to speak on her behalf. But when the poison of the far right leads to serious threats to Jess Phillips and others, then in my book, a line has been crossed. I enjoy the cut and thrust of politics, the robust debate that we must have, but that's got to be based on facts and truth, not on lies, not on those who are so desperate for attention that they're prepared to debase themselves and their country. So this government will get on with the job of protecting victims.
Yeah, right, will you? So anyway, I just wanted to play that part, which basically highlights what he had to say. What a disgusting, cold, despicable man. And in the words of Richard Ingham, he is dead from the neck up. I like that one, and I believe that's true. I just don't get it. Is he just not right in the head? Like, how does he do it? Why does he do it? You know, or is he doing this on purpose? Calling us far right for caring. Calling us far right for wanting an inquiry into the grooming gangs. Calling us far right for being upset over the horrendous crimes that those girls have suffered. Like, these are people, genuine people who are concerned, angered, upset, and devastated by the handling of these grooming gangs and the injustice and suffering that they have received. How about put down your politics? Share a thought for those people, those victims, instead of being so disrespectful and brandishing anyone genuinely concerned as far right. You have no right to say that. How the hell is that man standing there as PM? Of course, that was about a 5-minute long, statement that he made. He brought up other things regarding Tommy Elon, etc. Of course, if you want to watch the full thing, I think it's all over YouTube. But I just wanted to highlight that and spare a thought for all those victims that are suffering. And we're not far right. I'm not far right. You're not far right. You just care. You just care and you want justice. And how dare he call you far right for that? Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.